Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurzari Sofia binti Ismail Shah and my metric number is 273247. Now, I will be talking about the problem statement. According to an article, a new coronavirus disease or COVID-19 was first identified in early January of 2020, precisely in Wuhan People's Republic of China or PRC. This deadly virus of COVID-19 can be easily transmitted if the droplets land on inanimate objects nearby an infected individuals and later touched by other individuals. Due to the pandemic of COVID-19 outbreak, the Malaysian government has implemented the Movement Control Order (MCO) on 18 March 2020 as a preventive measure in order to contain the spread of the virus among Malaysians. The MCO, on the other hand, contributes as a challenging factor in economic growth. Similarly, in Malaysia, the magnitude of economic impact due to COVID-19 is pertinent through numerous channels including retail businesses, aviation, tourism, manufacturing and many other industries. The outbreak of COVID-19 and the Movement Control Order (MCO) has rattled a lot of companies and sectors. However, it does seem to have hit the food and beverages industry with major revenue disruptions. The main challenges faced by the restaurants owners are reductions of revenues and footfalls, experiencing problems with management fees and other costs, and also compulsory termination of workers. Following the data analyzed by Operator Alliance, the restaurants have reported experiencing an 83% drop in business. They are also likely to suffer RM105 million in profit loss over the MCO period. As a consequence, more than 2,000 coffee shops and mama restaurants in the countries have been reported to permanently shut down, with more likely to follow along since the enforcement of the MCO in March. Moreover, during the second phase of the MCO in effect of 1 April, the operational activities for restaurants and supermarkets will be more limited, as Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, Minister Defence of Malaysia, said that such businesses are only allowed to operate from 8 am until 8 pm. The Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, stated that Malaysia's economy was losing RM2.4 billion daily, totaling up to 63 billion due to suspension of all business operations. Other than that, Malaysia's gross domestic product (GDP) will decline by 4.5% in 2020, and its growth in 2021 is estimated to rebound from 6.5 to 7.5 according to the Malaysian Ministry of Finance. Thus, the companies have to adapt to the new norm and try to recover during the crisis by establishing a new business model that can be successful during this challenging phase.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Mawada Hani binti Sayuti and my metric number is 273278. So today I'm going to explain regarding the recommended solutions. So in order to overcome the problem stated, running an online business would be a very successful business model to the restaurant owners, as it could increase the profit and income for each month. So an online business is also known as electronic business, e-business, which deals with any commercial transactions such as advertisement, selling and buying on the internet. So it is a very convenient online platforms such as Dah Makan, GrabFood and Foodpanda to be downloaded by the smartphone users, especially those who are staying in the city and those who are workaholics that are busy with their tasks, where they can only place their foods online and wait for the rider to come and deliver their foods. So we can see that these people would likely to rely on these apps, as it is very convenient for them to have their favorite meals right on their doorsteps. So besides, those who are staying at the movement control order areas could place their orders online without having the hassle of them to physically went to the stores, as their foods could be delivered also. And as from my explanation, we can see that these advantages would revolutionize the restaurants during this pandemic. So online platforms such as Dah Makan, GrabFood and Foodpanda really provides the opportunity to the restaurant owners to continue doing their business, even during this pandemic. If the restaurant owners decides to register their restaurants on the Foodpanda, he needs to sign up on the website and wait for the approval before a contract could be sent and signed. So after passing these stages, Foodpanda will review the preview of the menu, and there will be a training that will be conducted via call. So as for GrabFood, restaurant industry owners have to sign up as a merchant first on their website, and the requirements are similar to the Foodpanda, whereby only legitimate businesses such as the tax-paying business are allowed to be on the platform. So owners need to register on the website and submit all the documents needed once the partner services executive contact them before proceeding with the registration and onboarding process. So in conclusion, we could see that online business would be a very successful business model to the locally owned businesses, as it would gain visibility and popularity, which indirectly will vastly increase the sales opportunities by registering their restaurants and business online on these apps such as Dah Makan, GrabFood and Foodpanda. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazana Farzana binti Sulaiman. My matrix number 273044. I'll be explaining about the description of the concept. First of all, I'll be talking about the features of delivery application. Most of the delivery application will be having the same features. For example, address will be the most important component that they must have inside their application. Secondly, choice of foods and services. For services, there will be different services provided for each company, but there are also companies that have the same services. Thirdly, cart. For cart, this to make things easier for consumers to double confirm their order first before they confirm their order. Next, search button. For search button, this makes things easier for consumer to search name of food or name of the restaurants that they want to have their food. Last but not least, for promotion. It will be much better if the company can provide the promotions inside the apps inside their delivery application, instead of consumers need to find the promotions anywhere else, because if they are having the promotions inside their delivery application, can attract consumers attention. So we have choose Foodpanda as one of example for food delivery service that we have in Malaysia. So this is the features that Foodpanda have inside their application. So firstly, as we can see, they have address. For address, they will classify for us either our address is at home or work. So this can minimize our mistakes in choosing the wrong address. Secondly, they have choice of services, which Foodpanda provide 3 services for us. The first one, they provide food delivery, which we can order the food through their application, and the riders will deliver the food or the orders to us. Secondly, they have shops. For shops, usually consumers will buy their groceries through the apps, and the rider will deliver to us as well. Last but not least, they have pickup. So for pickup, we can just order the food through the apps, through Foodpanda's apps, but we need to pick up our order by ourselves, so there will be no delivery to us. Okay, next, they have cart. So for cart, like I mentioned before, this to make things easier for consumers to double check their order before they confirm the order. Okay, next, they also have search button. So for search button, this also to make things easier for consumers to search the name of food that they want to have, or the restaurant's name that they want to get their food. And even if we don't know what to eat, we can just scroll to the apps without search anything. to get the ideas what we want to eat, because they will provide the food or the restaurants near to us. So I think this really help we as consumers to decide what we want to eat. So last but not least, they also have promotions. As all of us know, Foodpanda always have promotions. In fact, they have promotions every day, which I think some of promotions they put inside the apps. Some of the promotions they just put inside the social media platforms, which we can find it through Facebook or Twitter. I think the reason why Foodpanda provide a lot of promotions because they want to encourage us to use this delivery application instead of walk into the restaurant, especially during this COVID-19, which we are advised to stay at home instead of go to the crowded places. So I think by using this food delivery service is a good thing that we can do for now. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sri Cempaka Idayu binti Azhar with matric number 275412. I will continue with my part, which is comparison analysis. Due to health and safety concerns related to the COVID-19 pandemic, food delivery services are currently on the rise. Most restaurants, they are working as hard as they can to manage with customers in a challenging environment to remain relevant and also provide an excellent service, so that they take action to prevent the spread of COVID-19 by means of takeaway methods to continue the business, and they also need more effort to meet new expectations from customers, such as crafting food that meets delivery challenges including texture, taste, and temperature. Food delivery services such as Foodpanda have launched Leave at Your Door service without touch, and it can help customers, also drivers, following social distance guidelines. As customers, they are needs to feel safe, comfortable, and indulgence. Offering delivery can help many restaurants to reduce costs during this disruptive period. There are some differences between food delivery services and restaurants. The first, as we know, if we choose to go to the restaurant, we need to prepare or get ready and drive to the restaurant. Plus, we have to find parking to park our car. While using the food delivery services application, we just need to place an order in the application and just wait at home or anywhere without having to move to the restaurant. And it can save our precious time. Besides that, restaurants can have our meal as per our preference and taste, such as spicy, salty, or else, while in food delivery services application, we also can choose our own preference and taste, because in that it enable customers to leave instruction, and we also can track their deliveries. Food delivery services is another great way to limit person-to-person contact and comply the social distancing. According to the survey by Rakuten Insight, 22% of the Malaysian respondents stated that they ordered food on delivery application once or twice a week. 4% of respondents even ordered several times a day, and same survey showed that Malaysians mainly ordered lunch on food delivery application. In the United States, 50% of US consumers will say they will continue ordering delivery when COVID-19 social distancing restrictions are lifted. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain about the online business system work. The online business system work were divided into two categories, which is owner side and customer side. Firstly, on the owner side, we'll have the order or A201, which is owner will receive an orders. Secondly, preparation for order, which is owner will be start preparing the order and notify customer. Thirdly, pick up by rider, which is the order will be picked up by rider and the owner will accept payment either by cash or online. Okay, for the customer side, same goes also, which is firstly orders, which is the customer can choose the available menus to orders. Secondly, the customer can add some quantity orders, and thirdly, customer can choose add on some optional, and thirdly and fourthly, the customer can choose for delivery or pickup, and the last one, customer can choose either the payment method, either by cash or online. Okay, and next step is waiting for order to be prepared by the customer and then will be picked up by rider. Estimate time is between 10 to 20 minutes. And the third step is order will be delivered by rider and customer will receive the order and do payment either by cash or online. So that's all for the explanation on how online business system work. Thank you.
The advantages of running an online business during this COVID-19 pandemic is it is more convenient to the restaurant owners as well as the customers. This is because orders could be placed online and be delivered right to their doorsteps without having them going to the store physically. So indirectly, additional income is generated as restaurants are also gaining customers through the online platforms such as Dahmakan, GrabFood and Foodpanda, and also customers that are coming in and out from the restaurants. The second one is running an online business also provides free marketing as potential customers encounter various restaurants when they browse the apps itself. For example, if potential customers browse Foodpanda, he could see the availability of the restaurants as well as the menu and the price. Hence, the business owners do not need to pay additional boostings such as through the online platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, or even YouTube, or nor to the public figures to make reviews on the foods to gain more customers, as e-business has helped them to build the brand in the respective platforms. The third one, online businesses also offers faster sales as customers could place a pre-order meal for the delivery at a specific time. Hence, scheduling an order makes it easier to the business owners as earlier order preparation could be done as vendors are notified ahead of time. Customers are also benefited from these features as they are able to plan their meal ahead, and consequently there will be a less waiting period as orders can be prepared right before the time of the delivery. Indirectly, faster sales are earned as regulars are obtained right even before they could operate their businesses. Last but not least, online business also allows vendors to operate from home instead of shop. As we all know, the restaurant owners during this COVID-19 pandemic are severely affected as there are restriction of movement during this movement control order by by the government. Hence, the approach of doing an online business is seen as a successful business model, as owners are not obliged to pay any upfront payment for the rental, and which indirectly could save a portion of their income earned. Hence, less capital is required to start their business at home with a more flexible working hours, as the owners could decide the working operations and of this freely. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, this report is to suggest a business model that can be successful during this testing time. This is because the outbreak of COVID-19 and the Movement Control Order (MCO) has rattled a lot of companies and sectors. Still, it does seem to have hit the food and beverages industry with major revenue disruptions. Therefore, the main challenges faced by the restaurant owners are reduction of revenues, and footfalls are experiencing problems with management fees and other costs, and also compulsory termination of workers. However, this issue can be overcome by running an online business. Generally, convenient online food ordering platforms such as Foodpanda, Dahmakan, or GrabFood are the essential applications to be downloaded by the smartphone users, as they can provide food and delivery services that are incredibly convenient to the customers in order to satisfy their craving by getting the loved food from their favorite restaurant. Besides, those who are craving their favorite meals during the Movement Control Order (MCO) could place their order online, but without the hassle to physically go to the store, as they could get the food right at their doorstep. So, that's all from us. Thank you.